Ever wonder what your dog would tell you if it could talk? Maybe something like, "Hey, remember that time you blamed me for the fart? Yeah, that was you." Dogs have a lot on their minds. Let's find out what they really wish we knew. No, not just more treats, please. Though, let's be real, that would probably top the list. Imagine your furry best friend spilling the tea on all the secrets they wish you knew. Well, buckle up, because today, we're diving into the 10 things your dog is practically barking at the TV to tell you. Stick around, because number 7 might just make you rethink everything you thought you knew about your pup. I don't understand English. Stop repeating yourself. Sit, sit, sit. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Your dog isn't ignoring you out of spite. They just don't speak human. Dogs are masters of body language, tone, and energy, not vocabulary. So if you've said sit 12 times and they just stare at you like you've grown a second head, it might be your tone or body signals that are confusing them. Think about it. If someone shouted banana repeatedly at you in an angry tone, you'd probably freeze too. So next time, use consistent cues and calm, clear signals. And maybe skip the fruit-themed yelling. Sniffing is my Wi-Fi. You might be thinking, why does my dog sniff every tree, lamppost, and suspicious-looking leaf like it's breaking news? Simple. Sniffing is how dogs download information. While we scroll through social media, dogs read the world through scent. A dog's nose has up to 300 million scent receptors, compared to our measly 6 million, and their brain dedicates 40 times more space to analyzing smells than ours does. That fire hydrant? It's a community message board with posts like, "Rex was here at 3 p.m., and Bella just had puppies." So next time your pup insists on a sniffathon, let them. It's their version of catching up on the neighborhood gossip. Walks aren't just potty breaks, they're adventures. For you, a walk might just be part of the daily routine. For your dog, it's an epic quest worthy of a movie soundtrack. Dogs don't just want to do their business, they crave stimulation. New smells, sights, sounds, it's their Netflix binge all in one walk. So mix it up. Explore different routes, let them lead occasionally, and watch how their excitement skyrockets. Bonus, it keeps their brains sharp and their tails wagging. I'm not trying to be alpha, I'm just confused. Forget the outdated dominance theory. If your dog is jumping on the couch or pulling on the leash, it's not a power grab. They're just unsure about the rules. Imagine playing a game where the rules change daily. Frustrating, right? For example, when a dog jumps on guests, it might seem like they're asserting dominance, but they're probably just excited and haven't learned the proper way to greet people. Consistency is key. Stick to clear, consistent commands and rewards. And remember, leadership isn't about being bossy. It's about being calm, confident, and yes, occasionally sharing your snacks. I'm a dog, not a human. We love our dogs like family, but sometimes we forget they don't think like us. They don't get jealous because you praised another dog. They get confused about their place in the pack. They don't destroy the couch to spite you. They're probably anxious or bored. So, before you launch into a "why did you do this" monologue worthy of a soap opera, ask yourself, what does my dog really need right now? Usually it's exercise, mental stimulation, or maybe just a chew toy that doesn't taste like cardboard. I'm not being bad, I'm just untrained. If your dog jumps on guests, chews shoes, or barks at invisible squirrels, it's not because they're rebellious. Dogs do what works. If jumping gets attention, they'll keep doing it. Training isn't about punishment, it's about teaching them what to do instead. Want less barking? Reward quiet moments. Fewer chewed shoes? Provide better chew options. And if they still steal your socks? Well, maybe it's time to reconsider your sock choices. I'm aging faster than you realize. Here's the part that might hit you in the feels. Your dog lives life at turbo speed. 1 year for them is like 7 for us. That puppy energy? It fades faster than you'd expect. So cherish every zoomie, every cuddle, every goofy, head-tilting moment. Because one day, those graying whiskers will remind you just how fleeting their time with us is. And when they give you those old soul eyes, stop, sit, soak it in. I feel your emotions, good and bad. Think you're hiding that bad mood from your dog? Think again. Dogs have an incredible ability to sense our emotions, often more keenly than we realize. They are emotional sponges, soaking up the feelings we might try to hide. If you're anxious or stressed, your dog can pick up on those subtle shifts in your body language and energy, often reacting by becoming more subdued or, conversely, more clingy. On the other hand, If you're feeling happy or excited, your dog will sense that too, matching your mood with their own bursts of joy. They're not just reacting to the environment, they're deeply tuned into you. This emotional connection goes beyond just reading our facial expressions or body language. Dogs can sense even the smallest changes in our tone of voice, our posture, and the energy we project. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to sense when you're about to cry, or when you're particularly cheerful? It's as if they have a sixth sense for our feelings, and they're ready to mirror whatever emotion we're experiencing. So, the next time life feels overwhelming or you're feeling down, take a moment to spend some time with your dog. That wagging tail, those adoring eyes, and that warm body curled up next to you are all little reminders that you're not alone in how you feel. Their love is constant, unwavering, and always there to soothe the soul. Sometimes we don't need words or complicated solutions. We just need a few quiet moments with our dogs. They don't judge, they don't try to fix things. They simply offer their unconditional love, which, as it turns out, can be some of the best therapy available. Whether it's a cuddle, a walk, or just sitting in peaceful silence, your dog can remind you that even in the most chaotic moments, the simplest joys, like their companionship, are often the most healing. I'm not trying to annoy you, I need something. The barking at the window. The frantic digging in the yard. The shredded toilet paper decorating your hallway like confetti from a party you never threw. It's not mischief for mischief's sake. Your dog isn't trying to push your buttons. They're trying to tell you something. Maybe it's loneliness, a silent plea for connection in a world where you're their everything. Maybe it's unspent energy, bottled up like a storm with nowhere to go. Or maybe it's anxiety, a desperate attempt to find comfort in a confusing, human-centered world. Dogs don't speak our language, but they communicate with their actions. When we stop labeling them as bad and start listening, truly listening, we discover what they need. More walks, more mental stimulation, more of your time. So, the next time they bark or dig, don't just say no. Say, I'm here. Let's figure this out together. You're my whole world. Dogs don't care about your job, your car, or your social media following. In fact, they couldn't care less about any of the things that seem so important to us in our busy human lives. What they do care about, with every wag of their tail and every puppy dog gaze, is you. You are their everything. You are the hero who feeds them, the protector who looks out for them, and the best friend who's there to comfort them when the world feels overwhelming. So, the next time your dog drops a soggy tennis ball at your feet or follows you to the bathroom, again, yes, again, take a moment to remember something important. It's not about neediness or being clingy. It's love, pure and simple. They want to be close to you, not because they can't be without you, but because in their world you're the center of everything. That tennis ball? It's a gift, a small offering of affection, because in their eyes, you are the most important person they know. Their loyalty is unwavering. Whether you're having a good day or a bad one, your dog will always be there with a wagging tail and eager eyes, ready to share their endless love. This kind of loyalty is priceless. It's not something that can be bought or replaced. It's built on trust, time, and unconditional care. So, the next time your dog jumps in your lap, sits by your feet, or just gazes up at you with those soulful eyes, know that it's a reminder of just how much they adore you. You're their world. And that kind of love? It's the kind we should cherish every single day. So, what do you think your dog would tell you if it could? Maybe they'd share some hilarious or heartwarming thoughts about their favorite spots on the couch or the snacks they're secretly hoping for. Or perhaps they'd tell you how much they appreciate those extra belly rubs and walks. Whatever it is, we'd love to hear it. Let us know in the comments what you think your dog would say if they had the chance. And hey, if you enjoyed this little peek into your pup's mind, go ahead and give that like button a paw. It's like a virtual tail wag. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more tail wagging insights, because there's always more to learn about our loyal four-legged friends. Remember, every moment you spend with your dog is an opportunity to understand them better. So, next time you're playing fetch, cuddling on the couch, or even just taking a walk, take a second to appreciate how unique your bond is. Go ahead, give your pup an extra belly rub today. They've earned it, and honestly, so have you. It's these little moments that make the journey with your dog so special.